Okay, so what I thought was most memorable about the play was just the fact of how funny and entertaining it was for being about the apocalypse. With all this bad happening around them, and they were so optimistic and used humor to cope with it. And I also liked how they acted out the commercials as well as the actual episodes. And three prominent themes. One was the theme of nostalgia and how you know, they recreate memories of entertainment instead of creating new ones. Like they used, um, you know, already like made up episodes, and then um, instead of creating new ones. And then the theme of making order like in disorder, how they used notebooks to write down the names of people that they knew. Um, because with all this stuff, they didn't even have, the only thing they had was notebooks to write things down. That was like the only like organized thing they had. And so they're making do with what they had. And then the idea of positivity, like I said earlier, how they find humor throughout all of this negativity, and also writing down the 10 people that they know in hopes of staying positive and seeing if those people are alive. And then within this play, there are characteristics of comedy just because they use humor in their acting. And there are also characteristics of very verbatim, since they're basically um, acting out an already aired TV show. So they're using, like word for word um, scripts already. And I think the play within the play shows, it shows how everything changed within 75 years. And, but it also shows, even though everything has changed around them, the characters are still, doing the same thing, and they're still acting out these episodes. So it's kind of like nothing changed. And then I think Harry Potter will still stick around just because, it's such a big um, hit with a lot of people of different ages, and people who like, the books, and then people who like watching the movies as well. So I think that'll stick around for a while. Um, and then my own two questions are: do you think you would have the same sense of humor that the characters do with the apocalypse going on around you? And then why do you think the writer chose The Simpsons to write about instead of like, like a made up TV series or something?